Hello everybody and welcome back to All Around Sports. I'm your host Jay Jacinto, and in today's episode I'm going to be breaking down the huge blockbuster trade that just happened today between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Cue the intro. So if you didn't know, earlier today Adam Schefter broke the report that the Bears are trading the number one overall pick to the Carolina Panthers, and the Bears in return are going to get DJ Moore, the Panthers' first and second round pick this year, a 2024 first round pick, and a 2025 second round pick. First thing we have to talk about is the Panthers. Moving up in this draft is amazing and is very promising for this year, but you have to look at the future, and they are sacrificing a lot of draft capital for their future, plus their number one receiver currently. Now, I 100% expect the Panthers to go with the quarterback with the first overall pick. Whether if it's CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, or even Will Levis. Now, it is a great pickup for the Panthers, and they could even go with the defensive side of the ball and try and pick up someone in the front seven. But it's going to be very strong and very hard for them to not take a quarterback with the number one overall pick. It would be interesting to see what they do, though, in the upcoming free agency period. If they bring an O-lineman, I would 100% expect them to take a young quarterback. The last two offseasons, the Panthers have tried to trade for a quarterback. 2 seasons ago, it was Matthew Stafford that they tried to get, and last year it was Deshaun Watson. Both of those did not come through for them. So this year they decided to go ahead and just trade for the number one overall pick so they can choose what quarterback that they want, and they choose to do that through the draft. Also, guys, sorry I've been away for a little bit, but if you will, please like and subscribe if you like the episode and like the video. I'm going to be posting a little bit more frequently. I just took a little bit of a month off. It's been a hectic month in college especially, but now that some sports are starting to come around, you have the NFL draft, basketball's nearly in the playoffs, and you have the MLB, which I'm a huge fan of the MLB, so that'll be fun to talk about. But now, continuing on with the trade, we have the Chicago Bears. Now, I am not surprised in the slightest. I 100% expected them to trade this pick because they don't need a quarterback. And if you have the number one overall pick, 99.9999% of the time you're going to take a quarterback. And I think the Bears will still have a great draft value as they picked up the 9th overall pick in this trade as well, which they can easily use on the O-line or D-line, but I would honestly not be surprised if the Bears take cornerback Devin Witherspoon, who is my top-rated corner coming out of this draft, out of Illinois. They don't have to use this pick on receiver, though, which is an amazing thing for them because they really had a huge hole at receiver, but now they just picked up DJ Moore in this trade. I mean, it is a superb trade by the Chicago Bears. Now, if I was to grade this trade, I would give the Panthers a B because you do have the number one overall pick. I understand you had to give up a lot of capital for it. It does suck that they also had to give up their number one receiver, but it is the number one overall pick. That's just the price that you're going to have to pay if you want to pick up these huge, the number one overall pick. And the Bears, I mean, this is a perfect trade for the Chicago Bears. I have to give them an A+. I mean, they picked up their new number one wide receiver while maintaining a top 10 pick in this draft, having the number 9 overall pick now after this trade. They have the Panthers' first round pick next year, which is going to be super high in the draft. I would not be surprised if it is a top 5 pick next year while maintaining their own first round pick in the future, which means they're going to have 2 first-round picks next year, which also could be a very high draft pick. Nothing against the Bears, but it could be a high draft pick, plus an extra second round this year, and in 2025 they'll get the extra second-round pick. Overall, it was just an amazing deal made by the Bears general manager, Ryan Poles. I mean, a great, great trade. It's nice to see him establishing himself, making this huge blockbuster trade, but without further ado, guys, it's been All Around Sports. I'm your host, Jay Jacinto. Yet again, if you made it this far, you definitely should hit the like button. And seriously, it would mean a lot if you would subscribe. But I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have a great day.